It's time for Splash on Deck, presented by Xfinity, here from the 2021 Toyota U.S. Open at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. A successful event here, closing out the 2021 calendar season. Jason Knapp alongside the Hall of Famer Rowdy and Mallory Comerford stopping by to join us, picking up a double here at this meet. Won the 50 free earlier and the 100 free tonight. First off, congratulations. You said you didn't have high expectations coming in. They've been boosted a little bit by what you did?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great meet. We're just kind of seeing where we're at. I've had a really good past month and a half. I got to travel for ISL in September, so had fun racing there, and now racing some long course and just kind of setting the bar for the rest of the season.
You took some time off after trials to kind of reset. What was the difference for you mentally and emotionally as you came back after that month-long break?
Yeah, it was definitely needed. This past year was really hard for me, so I've just decided I need to be really happy with swimming. I love swimming, and I've kind of found that love again, and not that I fell out of love with the sport, just some challenges were thrown my way, and I decided if I'm going to keep swimming, I need to be really happy and enjoy it.
You know, and Mallory, some of those challenges were pretty serious, health issues. You know, a lot of people felt like, I don't know if it was really diagnosed, but you came down with mono, you know, the year before trials. Obviously, COVID struck a nerve with everybody, but you also, you know, had some other health issues that you had to deal with, except the fact that you also did it so well. You know, you handled it so beautifully. You never mentioned that. You just kind of kept right on going on. And I thought, based on your health issues, you swam great at trials.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. I'm definitely hard on myself, and that's part of it. I was actually pretty pleased with trials. Obviously, the outcome wasn't what I had been training for the past 4 years, but I'm proud of myself for persevering through the entire year. Health issues, just being exhausted, honestly. I think everyone felt that with COVID and still feels that. We're still going through a lot of changes and a lot of new things. But I think I learned a lot from this past year, and it's made me a better swimmer and a better person, and it's given me a completely different outlook on my career and just what I want to do with my life.
What'd you do in your downtime? I mean, you trained for that, and good or bad, you've got that break you probably needed. Did you do anything fun you can share?
I honestly just kind of relaxed. I enjoyed hanging out with my friends, spending a lot of time with my friends. I got to hang out with my brothers and my family, which is always so refreshing and what I need to keep going. So I'm really thankful for that time.
Do you swim?
I didn't swim. I was working out. I swam like for fun at like a summer club, just for fun. But I was working out, going to workout classes. I love to work out outside of the pool. I always do that in my training, so I got to do a little bit more of that and kind of explore some different things, and it was a great time.
You know, you had such an incredible career, NCAA champion at Louisville, and then you turned pro. And you know, you've talked openly about the struggles of turning pro and what it meant, and you know, how to be a professional swimmer in 2018, 2019, whenever it was that you turned. It's not easy.
No, it's definitely not easy. Still learning. But I think now, with a few years under my belt, just a little more comfortable with it and confident. I think confidence is key, and just having people around me that are going through the same things, and a lot of support from many different people, USA Swimming, my family, my coaches, and I'm just really thankful for their guidance through it all.
All right, you were in it, so you probably didn't get to see it, but we're going to show it to you, your victory in the 100 free, and have you tell us what you're thinking in this race is progressing. Give us your thoughts on the blocks, and you're getting ready to go here.
Yeah, so my goal going to the race was to have a better back half than this morning, which I did. Still has a lot of room to improve, but I was really happy trying to get out fast and just kind of swim my own race, just kind of go for it. I felt way better in warm-up today, so my legs felt better, but here my legs are falling off a little bit compared to some of my other swims, but I like to put my head down and get into that wall, and it was really good to see 54. It just feels good to smile and be happy, and I love racing next to my teammate Arena. It's always great to see her do so well.
That's one of the things that I said on the broadcast. It was so great to see you smile again, and it just seemed that your passion and your love and the joy of swimming really means a lot to you.
Yeah, it feels really good. This meet has, I can't even explain it. The other day I told my coach, like, last year I cried a lot, but like I want to cry happy tears. I'm really happy and proud of myself for battling, and know there's a lot more to come.
How do you balance that now? Because kind of lowered expectations worked, but you still want to set those goals as you go forward.
Yeah.
Is that something to think about now?
Yeah, I definitely always have set my goals high, and will always be high. So I'm working towards those, but I'm kind of realizing that it's okay to step back and take smaller steps to get to those goals. So.
Is it weird not going to class now and not having classes and getting used to balance everything?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was talking to Camille, who got third in the 100 free. I was like, oh, do you have to go back to high school on Monday? She's like, yeah. I was like,
gosh.
I am so thankful I don't have to go to school anymore.
Well, let's speak ahead now. We've been talking about it all weekend. The trials, it's a short season now, and all of a sudden, in 4 or 5 months, we're into the World Championship trials. What's the next process for you as we head toward back here?
Yes, so I'm actually going on vacation next week, so really excited for that. And then I feel really refreshed and ready to get back to training. I'm really excited for it. Want to get a good cycle in of training, of lifting. I'm going to go to the Pro Series in January and March, just get some more long course racing under my belt. And I'm really excited for World Champ Trials. I actually really like that it's in April now that I'm not an NCAA athlete. I think it sets up for a really nice summer, April, May, and then have probably another meet at the end of the summer, and it just gives us time to be really ready for that.
All right, inquiring minds want to know vacation plans. Warm, cold, or hot? What do you got?
Warm. We're going to St. Bart's, and then we're going to Angola, so the Caribbean. It's going to be awesome.
So we do think there may be some swimming happening there.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely
I don't
some
think
swimming.
you could fit an old bald guy in your suitcase, do you?
Of course.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
We'll certainly look forward to seeing you coming up and back here at this pool in about 5 months or so for World
Can't
Trials.
wait to be back.
Mallory
Congratulations.
Comerford.
Good to see you back.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks again for joining us. And along the way here, we'll have plenty of Tier Pro Swim Series stops, starting in Knoxville in January, and then Iowa, San Antonio, Mission Viejo as we roll along. Again, seeing these top flight athletes performing at their best. And Jason and Rowdy back here. So many good races to talk about. Comerford's 100 free was one of those with that smile, but also nice to see the smile coming back for Reagan Smith. Again, 3 Olympic medals this summer, but maybe not the Olympics and the Olympic schedule that she thought that she would have, but she was really impressive tonight with a great double.
Yeah, she was. It was a great double. It's funny because when we were talking to Mallory, I kind of felt like it was a very similar conversation that we had with Reagan last night, and the fact that, so much pressure is put on these athletes in an Olympic cycle, Jason, because it is the highest level we can reach. We don't have a Super Bowl. We don't have a World Series. I've always said that. It's the Olympics. And now that's got stretched out to 5 years, and that takes a toll on everybody. It's not just Reagan. It's not just Mallory. It was everybody. And I thought somebody like Reagan and Mallory really handled this weekend very well, coming off what might be considered a little bit of a disappointing summer for both, although I have a hard time believing 3 Olympic medals is disappointing. But still, they really came back and looked like they had some really just, stood up straight and really looked like they were charged up to swim again and have that passion and love for the sport.
Well, Reagan Smith in action tonight. Again, the race that she had hoped to maybe be on the top step of the podium in Tokyo, but never even got there. In the race, she holds the world record, the 200 back, and this was a confident, mature performance tonight.
Had to do it by herself, out in 102 flat, back in 107 flat, almost went the same time she went at trial. She was 0.3 of a second slower than she went at the Olympic trials, and again, that's in December, knowing she's a freshman in college. She's training for the NCAA championships, which are in March, so she certainly didn't come in here rested and shaved. So I thought it was a really special swim. Might be the swim of the meet, really, if you look at the overall efforts of everybody put together.
Yeah, convincing, won by over 4 seconds. Again, the 1500s, the Olympic gold medalists doing their thing, and Fink and Ledecky. Any other thoughts on what we saw on this final night of competition?
Well, on the international side, I thought Andre Barno was really special. The guy from Serbia who was 9th at the Olympic Games went 48.4. He almost cracked the barrier 48. So that was a good swim on the international side, which we have plenty of great international swimmers here as well. the group from South Korea has come to swim for sure, and most of them are youngsters. So not only have the Americans performed well, but also from the international side.
And it's been a fun week of competition here at the 2021 Toyota U.S. Open. Glad to have you along for the ride, both throughout our television coverage and here with us on our performance here. Splash on Deck presented by Xfinity. For Rowdy Gaines and our entire crew, this is Jason Knapp saying thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed all the action with the 2021 Toyota U.S. Open. We'll see you for more great swim stuff to come in 2022. So long.